Okay, guys. We are going to go ahead and get started. Today we are starting a new lesson or a new chapter. We only have this chapter and one more left. This chapter is all about 3D shapes. Our next chapter is about 2D shapes. So let's go ahead and get started. We are on page 454 in our big math workbook. Number 1 says, circle the objects that are alike. I see what looks like a ball and 2 cubes, or a sphere and 2 cubes. So I know these 2 objects are similar or alike. What about for number 2? We have 1, 2, 3 objects. Which object does not belong? The first, the second, or the third? That second one. So these 2 are alike. Are cones. Those 2 are alike. If you have crayons, colored pencils, markers close to you, we are going to need a blue, a yellow, and a red. If not, it's okay. You can do it after class. It says color the sphere blue, color the cylinder red, and color the cube yellow. So I'm going to go ahead and, sorry guys, I'm going to go ahead and color the cube yellow. And like I said, if you don't have crayons with you, you can do it after class ends. Color the sphere blue. And color the cylinder red. Okay, number 6 says, mark an X on the object that does not belong. This time we have 4 objects. Show me with your finger which object does not belong. You can show me a 1, 2, 3, or a 4. Which object do we need to cross out? The third object, great job. It is much bigger in size, so it does not belong. When you are ready to go to our next page, show me a great big thumbs up. We're going to be talking about some vocabulary on our next page. See, a few friends are still working, so I'm going to give them some time to finish up. Okay, let's go on to our next page and let's talk about some vocabulary. Write review words to name the shapes. You can see our review words up here in this yellow box. We have the words cone, cube, cylinder, and sphere. This first word is written for us. This is a sphere. Our next shape is a cone, and it kind of looks like an upside down ice cream cone, right? Our next word is a cube. And our last word is cylinder. And show me 2 hands on your shoulder when you have written down all of our vocabulary words. I see some friends are done and some friends are finishing up writing. So I'm going to give you a few more seconds. So today we are going to do lesson 11.1, three-dimensional shapes. Our big idea is going to be how can you identify and describe three-dimensional shapes. Three-dimensional means that it's not flat. So, like this is flat. Do you see how it is just a piece of paper? There's no dimension to it, right? That is a flat shape. This is a 3D shape. Do you see the difference? It's not much thicker, but we know that there's a top, a bottom, right? It's a 3D shape. So I'm gonna give you about 2 more seconds to finish up writing our vocabulary words. I'm dropping everything today, guys. Okay, so let's go on and start lesson 11.1. We're going to skip over our shape bingo and look at page 457. Okay, draw to sort the three-dimensional shapes. There's a couple of different ways we could do this. We could do it by shape, by size, or by color. So I'm going to call in a friend. Let me see who's been paying attention and doing an awesome job this morning. Let me see. Zayden, how do you want to sort these shapes? By shape, size, or color?
Color?
Color. Okay, so we need to sort them into red and blue. So I'm going to draw one circle around all of the red shapes. And then I'm going to draw another circle around the blue shapes. So we sorted by color, red and blue. When you have done that, give me, or you've already shown me a thumbs up, show me your unicorn horn.
Here's some information.
See, a lot of my friends are ready. Okay, let's go on to our next page. So, model and draw. We are up here in this purple box at the top. These are three-dimensional shapes. We see sphere. That looks like a ball, right? A cone. And I think of a cone like an ice cream cone. Just helps me out. A cylinder, I think of a paper.
Miss Hunter, what page are we on now?
Jonah, that scared me so bad. We are on page 458, the next page. A cylinder, I think of a paper towel roll or a vegetable can, a soup can. Rectangular prism. I think of something like a tissue box, right? It's rectangular prism. And a cube might also be like one of the smaller tissue boxes. So at the bottom, it says use three-dimensional shapes. Sort the shapes into three groups. Name and draw the shapes. So this is going to be where it gets a little bit tricky. Usually I would be giving you shapes at school to sort and help you to draw. But since we're in the digital setting, we can't do that. So it's going to be another interesting math chapter. Only flat surfaces. So let's look at our shapes. Okay. I see two shapes that have only flat surfaces. I see a rectangular prism and a cube. It's really hard to draw our shapes, so all I'm going to do is write the words. First, let me see if I can zoom in just a little. So, I am going to write the words cube and rectangular prism. You may or may not be able to fit all of that underneath number 1. Depends on how big you write. So just try your very best to fit what you can underneath number 1. I know there's not a ton of space to write in your math book. Number 2 says only curved surfaces. There's only one shape up here that is all curved surfaces, which is a sphere. So we've already used cube, we've used rectangular prism, and we've used sphere. Number 3 says both flat and curved surfaces. We have a cone and the cylinder. So while you finish copying that down, I'm going to go get some of our foam shape. Just kidding, it appears that our foam shapes have grown legs and walked away. Jonah, what's up? Okay, well, your microphone's breaking up a lot, but you should be writing this down. Yes, if that's what you're asking, you have to write this down in your math workbook. Yes. Okay, that should be the most writing we have to do for a few problems. We will be doing one more page together in a Brain Pop Junior, and we'll be done with math for the day. I see some friends still copying down, which is a-okay. I see Ella's ready. Jonah's ready. Logan's ready. Odin's ready. Markiria's ready. Grace is ready. Noah's ready. Okay. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit more. And we're going to talk about flat surfaces real quick. Okay, so flat surfaces. You do not have to write this down. We will be talking about this on our next page. So while our pictures are in front of us, I wanted to make a little chart over here to the side. So we have rectangular prism. A cube. Cylinder. Cone. And sphere. So looking at our pictures up here, does the sphere have any flat surfaces? No, it's one big curve, so it has 0 flat surfaces. And like I said, you don't have to write this down. We'll be talking about it on our next page. I just wanted to look at our shapes and talk about them for a second. What about the cone? How many flat shape or flat surfaces does the cone have? Just one. This bottom part of our cone is flat. Okay. Let's look at our cylinder. How many flat surfaces are on a cylinder? 2. And it's the top and the bottom. Okay, the top and the bottom are the flat surfaces. Here's where it gets fun. A rectangular prism and a cube. Let's count our rectangular prism. It's flat sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So a rectangular prism has 6 flat surfaces. If you look at our cube, let's count it. 1, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A cube also has 6 flat surfaces. I wanted to bring this up here. It's a Clorox wipes, and this is a cylinder. So you can see it has 1 curved side and 2 flat surfaces, okay? So that's a cylinder. So we're gonna go ahead and look at our next page, because we are going to talk about flat surfaces. So a rectangular prism, we just counted. We can count again, right? We have our tissue box. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So a rectangular prism has 6 flat surfaces. A cube has blank flat surfaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we have 5, 6. So a cube also has 6 flat surfaces. Noah, do you have a question, love?
I got a new haircut.
Oh, awesome. Okay, let's look at number 6. A cylinder has blank flat surfaces. So let's look at our cylinder. We see 1 curved surface and 1, 2 flat surfaces. And then we know a cone has 1 flat surface. We're almost done. Hang in there, guys. So for 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, we're going to be writing the name of each shape. They already did number 8 for us. This is a sphere. Who can tell me what number 9 is? Ella, what is number 9?
Cone.
A cone. Great job. What is number 10? Grace, what is number 10?
A cube.
A cube. Great job. What is number 11? Wiley, what is number 11?
Cylinder.
Good job. Yes, it is. It is a cylinder. And number 12 is our last shape. What is number 12? Does anyone know what number 12 is? Odin, what is number 12? Great job. A rectangular prism. Okay, when you are done with that, show me a great big hug so we can watch our brain pop, and we will be done for the day. Let's see, Odin's ready. Ella Grace is ready. Logan's ready. Jonah's ready. Noah's ready. Josea's ready. Tamaya's ready. Wiley's ready. Okay, love bugs, we are going to move into our last thing for the day. We are going to watch a Brain Pop Junior, all about 3D shapes. Here we are. In a minute, when it loads, there we are. Okay, so just to help us and to make our 3D shapes or our solid shapes more concrete in our brain, we're going to watch a brain pop, and then it will be the end of class. So here we are, guys. Give me a thumbs up just to make sure that when I play it, you can hear the sound too. Let's go, guys.
Wow, Moby, that looks achoo! Sorry, Moby. I think you dropped this. What is a cube? A cube is a solid shape. It has 6 faces or flat sides. The faces on a cube are all squares. There are 12 edges where the faces meet, and there are 8 vertices or corners. Plenty of things are shaped like cubes, like an ice cube, a number cube, or a box of tissues. What is a rectangular prism? Just like a cube, a rectangular prism has 12 edges and 8 corners or vertices. You're right, Moby. These solid shapes both have 6 faces. But most faces of a rectangular prism are shaped like rectangles, and all the faces on a cube are squares. Tons of things are shaped like rectangular prisms, like a juice box, radio, and even a thin piece of paper. Some buildings are shaped like rectangular prisms too. What is a pyramid? This pyramid has 8 edges and 5 vertices or corners. There are 5 faces, and 4 of them are shaped like triangles. The base is the face on the bottom. The base of this pyramid is square. But I've definitely seen pyramids with bases that are different shapes. I guess the sides of any pyramid are triangles, and they all meet at one vertex. When I think of pyramids, I think of the Great Pyramids of Egypt. What is a cylinder? It has no vertices and a curved surface. Two faces on a cylinder are circles. A cylinder can roll. A can of tuna, a penny, and a spool of thread are all cylinders. You know what's really cool? The curved part of a cylinder is actually a rolled-up rectangle. What is a cone? A cone is a solid figure with one face, which is at its base. It's shaped like a circle. It has one point and a curved surface. A funnel, a traffic cone, and an ice cream cone are all cones. There's one more solid shape here. What is a sphere? A sphere has no faces, no edges, and no vertices. It's curved and round, so a sphere can roll. A ball, marble, globe, and an orange are all spheres. Sorry about the mess, Moby. Hey!
Realized that was muted. Okay, sweet friends, that's all we are going to do today for class. We're going to dive in deeper to shapes tomorrow and talk more about them. Make sure you're getting your assignment slides done, your seesaw work done, right? Those are two things that a lot of friends are somewhat forgetting. I also have a lot of friends who are reading to meet their AR goals, and a lot of you are really, really close. Keep up the good reading, okay? I have all of those books in Epic for you to read each month, and I've already made and assigned to you your May collection. You have iReady to be doing. You have a lot to be doing when you're not in class, and I am seeing a lot of you spending your spare time on YouTube. Guys, it's not making me very happy when I see you spending all of your time outside of class on YouTube and you have no work turned in. That is not good, guys. Make sure you are getting your work done outside of class or you will be severely behind. Severely behind. Progress reports are coming out tomorrow. Okay? So, and some of you have no work turned in. So with that being said, if you have a question or would like to stay on, that is fine. But, so if you have a question or something you would like to tell me, please stay on. Otherwise, you are good to go and I will see you tomorrow.